Welcome one and all from New Zealand, country of the long white cloud. This one is another episode of Commute with me. However, slightly different this time. As you will see, I'm behind the wheel of a Ford Ranger and not the BYD Shark. You might wonder, why is that? Has he moved over to the dark side, or what's the reason for this change of vehicle, change of interior? Well, this is a loaner, because I got my Shark in for some beautification, some modifications that are being done as we speak, and the place has kindly provided a loaner for the time being to ensure I can keep commuting, can keep having you join me on those commutes, and have you see and enjoy the traffic in and around Auckland. So thank you for joining me on another episode. What I want to talk about in this episode is actually the BYD Shark accessories that BYD New Zealand presented, offered for purchase, however cannot deliver on all of those, and what alternatives are available. So first of all, in regards to floor mats, there are a couple of options, including rubber and deep dish. At first I had purchased put my name down for the rubber floor mats, as I previously had always good experience with rubber mats. However, upon seeing the deep dish mats, I changed my order and went for the BYD Shark deep dish floor mats, front and rear instead, because those are actually molded to the shape of the cabin, and also have a higher rim on the side. That's where the name deep dish effectively comes from, allowing for a much better protection and containment of the dirt, making it also easier to just take out and clean. The only issue that I have with those is in the rear. I sometimes use the floor to transport things that I just put on the floor, and on rubber mats, of course, they prevent sliding and things do not move all across the board. However, with those deep dish mats, they are quite slippery. So if you have, let's say, if you go and if you have a potluck, you go and visit your friends, you bring some food along, you have that all cling wrapped and nicely packaged and stuff on the floor of your ute, and then all of a sudden you make a turn and off goes your dinner. It goes from one side to the other. So currently still working on coming up with an idea, maybe checking the local super cheap auto or Repco to see if they have a rubberized spray potentially that can be applied just to make the surface a bit stickier. The other thing that I put an order in, or was interested in purchasing, were the Monsoon shields. So just applied to the side of the window, so that way allowing them to be opened even when it's raining outside. Those are currently still not available, so now it's towards the end of February, and with the vehicle being delivered on the 15th of January, that's a long wait. However, I have liaised with the local manufacturer of those, and the reason why they are not yet available is they have not yet achieved or had a vehicle there to do the final fitting. So they are quite keen, once my one is back from the beautification, to bring the vehicle and have them try the molds and try and see how it fits. So I'm absolutely happy to help them. So it is Airplex in Auckland, Penrose, and they are doing a great job on their accessories. And so I will be contacting them next week to liaise and see if they still need a ute, or if some other customer had kindly provided theirs for getting the Monsoons just fitted and checked. The other thing, also from Airplex, same manufacturer, is an electric roller lid. Airplex is offering an alternative to the roller lid, electric and manual roller lids that BYD was advertising and selling, because the big issue is that BYD cannot deliver, and the estimated time for arrival for those lids is end of March to April. So, and not only do they come at a significant premium over local alternatives, but they also come with a massive weight. And having your tray uncovered for such a long period of time, especially considering we're heading towards the end of summer and with fall approaching, we will have more rain. And I do want to have the tray covered and protected, so that way whatever I transport in it is protected from the elements. Consequently, I stepped back from getting the roller lid from BYD, even though theirs is an Ironman 4x4 roller lid. Based on the reviews and what I could read about it, it is quite a nice solid option, manufactured in Australia. However, as it's not available here in New Zealand until end of March, beginning of April, I opted for the next best thing. And at this very moment, especially considering quick delivery, the next best thing and the best thing for me to order and purchase is the electric roller lid from Airplex. It even comes with built-in buttons to open and close the roller lid. It has integration into the standard key fob, so by pressing a number of times open and close, you can open and close the electric roller lid. And the third option is also there is an app, and with the app allows for the roller lid to be open and closed using Bluetooth signal. And so it is, you have basically three options to open and close your electric roller lid. Very good option. If anyone's interested, contact Airplex. I put the reference to the roller lid that I got together with Airplex contact details in the description. Yes, what else? BYD also offers hard lids. The hard lid is manufactured and provided by the local manufacturer MAC. Then there's also a canopy available. Canopy very popular with tradies especially, but also for people taking the vehicle off-road. In that case, based on my knowledge and what I've heard, there's two options. One is Fleetline. It is a Fleetline canopy, and the other one is one from ARB. Both look quite good. By the looks of things, can also be color matched with the vehicle. I've seen some white Shark, I mean not the one in the water, the white colored Shark 6 with a white canopy, which looks very nice and attractive, and it's a great option. Then there's also a sports bar available from BYD. Not too sure if that is the BYD sports bar that the demonstrator had, and that is being promoted in the brochures and online, or if it is something completely different. So that information I have not been able to obtain and can't comment on it, as so far the only Shark with a sports bar that I've seen in New Zealand so far is the demonstrator that has the BYD sports bar fitted. Interestingly enough, also quickly jumping back to the electric roller lid, apparently the sports bar does not work with the roller lid provided by BYD. However, Airplex has an adapter kit that can be purchased to make it work. So if somebody is keen on the sports bar and wants to have the electric roller lid or the manual roller lid, talk to Airplex, consider one of their roller lids, and consider getting their adapter kit. Yeah, furthermore, BYD is also advertising and offering different bumper kits with bull bars and some lighting and so on, but again with most of those there is a delay, so don't hold your breath. So at this very moment the best option is to get the vehicle itself if you can get hold of one, and then look into other accessory makers to get your gear from there. You will be much better off, and it will be